What's up? Good morning, everyone. Salute to the hottest. The hottest chat in the MF game. A-Side official. No negotiation needed, period. Yeah, back with another one. Whatever Jack Frost and the family had going on, they brought their motherfucking rambunctious juvenile ass down here. The weather was all messed up a little bit. Your boy had shit all in his throat. God damn it, cold. God dang, could barely freaking talk. But now it's Tuesday, y'all. I want to talk about that topic that I heard out there about all of these plans on how to defeat Crawford, right? Look, I enjoy being educated on the unknown. The unknown is extremely like an enigma, because the people that's providing the information to you, you don't know if they actually are just speculating, assuming, or making a thorough observation based off their own expertise. And look, that's where the in the ring and out of the ring expertise comes into play. But for combat, this is how I look at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some individuals that's educated enough to give an opinion on a fighter or fights. But that doesn't mean we forget that opinions ain't based off facts. Even when a fighter that's been inside the ring are giving opinions on a fight that has not materialized as of yet, they're basing their opinions and professional experience into their observation on how they believe a fight is going to play out. Okay? What that tells us is that who are we to believe with a higher value than the other? Are we going to believe the fighter or the content creator? What if the content creator is sounding like the professional fighter? What are they around the same level of understanding as to how the fight is going to play out? What if the content creator and the fighter holds the same balance of bias? What if they hold the same balance of bias, y'all? Should I respect it and just look at it like, well, obviously they've been looking at some film and that's what they believe. Who am I to stop them? That's what they say. Then I look at, I hear another fighter's opinion, and I'm saying to myself, well, unlike the other boxer, this fighter seems to have a more neutral ground. There seems to be a bit more, a higher barometer of fairness to what this fighter is talking about. So I may allow myself to sponge up what they're talking about more than what the other fighter, who I think was more biased, even though they have the in-ring experience. You can come up with 1,000 scenarios on how this fight may play out, even myself. But when it comes to fighters giving their opinions, you have to levy them just a little bit more of a sense of importance, because they have fought, they have laced up the gloves, they have put in the work, the fight camps, the training. They have the general knowledge, they have the advanced knowledge, and if they make it to the championship status, they have the elite knowledge. So in my opinion, there's definitely a heavier scale that I will weigh and opinions mixed in with facts, speculative freaking results, predictions. Yes, if a fighter has fought in the ring, then I say, hey, they may know something. They may know what they're talking about or whatever. But hearing what I'm hearing right now, looking at this like, wow. I heard that Canelo is just going to be too much. It's just going to be too much. He's going to break him down too much. Crawford's too small. And then I started digging into my bag of medical findings. And I asked myself, has it been done? Has anybody attempted this type of feat before? And what I found historically, right, this has been done before, right? Now you have to say to yourself, has there been a fighter that was on the level of Canelo Alvarez or Terrence Bud Crawford? That's when it gets a bit tricky. Have there been two equal fighters on the advanced level of elite fighting that have campaigned in a seated position on the pound for pound list, that have multiple undisputed, multiple championships? To say just because one half of the pair that's about to be in one of the biggest mega fights of this era, the fighter that has moved up just like Terrence Crawford, he's moved up. Canelo is not remembered for what he did at 47 like Crawford. Canelo is not remembered for what he did at 40, 47. Hell, is he remembered for what he did at 50? 54? Where did he get his titles at? Is he remembered for what he did at 54? Is he remembered for what he did at 60? When you mention Canelo Alvarez's name, do they talk about what he did at 60 besides getting the franchise belt? No, that's not what they mention at first. He is mentioned in the company of Triple G. He's mentioned in the company of Triple G, y'all. And you know what's wild about that? Is that that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have a dance partner that you go into a fight with that's supposed to be a 50-50 fight, right? Right? So when you pull up 60, people remember that he was in there dancing with Triple G. When you mention 60, they also remember him getting that franchise belt too. But they mention Canelo along with Triple G. When it comes to Crawford, people, they highlight the fact that Crawford became undisputed at 40, right? Was Crawford a champion at 35? What is this fool about to do? Was Crawford a champion at 35? Was he a champion at 40? Was Crawford a champion at 47? Was Crawford a champion? Dude, the hell wrong with these people down here in the A? Look at this dude speeding. I swear to you, man, and they wonder why goddamn vehicle insurance is through the roof. Because these idiots down here don't know how to drive at all, man. I swear to God, they should take these package stores off the corner of these. Sir, you should go the speed limit through here, big dog.
Huh?
You was going pretty fast through here, man. I'm glad we didn't hit each other.
Oh, yeah.
Chump ass nigga, look like you been drinking for weeks. Speeding through here like that, only to come back over here and park. Come on, man, what you doing? You wanted to seek and you get an accident first and then goddamn come back around this shit and do your business. But anyway, as I was saying, man, we have a fight coming up as always, man. One of the biggest in the game, and we have people giving their giving their input. What Crawford did at 35 all the way up to 54, people can extract whatever elite fighter they want from his achievements, just like they can do Canelo. But when they mention Canelo, they're gonna primarily mention what he did at 60 and 68. Okay, 68 especially, because he was able to come undisputed twice, okay? For the real hardcore, I'm talking about the crusty hardcore old heads, the OGs will sit up here and respect his first undisputed better than the second one. But an accolade is an accolade, especially when Canelo does it. Canelo does an accolade, they don't care if it was Skull up there and that was the easiest damn undisputed that you can get. When I look at undisputed in the four belt era, Canelo Skull, second undisputed, was one of the easiest, most lethargic, nauseating, freaking undisputed bouts I've seen out of the heavy hitters that was on that list. And Crawford was on there when you only had Jermaine and B-Hop. Crawford was on there, 140. And then came everybody else. Alexander Usyk up there, legit. You know what I'm saying? Even in a way, I would have to give his second undisputed more legitimacy than Canelo's second undisputed. Real talk. I definitely have to apply that. That's just fact. It's just so many people. This female chasing her freaking badass dog. Goddamn, pull out the blicky and goddamn shoot one. This dog has ran away from his owner. He limping too. See, this is the shit you see. I'm not even gonna turn the camera over there, man. This is interrupted by day. This dog ran the hell away from his owner. This dog is limping. Man, hey, somebody come rescue this dog, man, because obviously it's an escapee now. It's a victim. Somebody call animal control, man. This dog said, hey, I seen my window, I'm out. Anyway, back to the boxing. Even anyway, his is better than Canelo's second undisputed. Real talk. It's just certain conversations going to be had leading up to September 13th that make you wonder, has anybody watched Canelo fights after Triple G2? Canelo Triple G2. Has anybody watched Canelo's fights? Did he go over there? Has he been running through his opposition from the time he fought Triple G in the rematch all the way up to when he fought Triple G a third time? So if your answer is no, then don't be feeling some type of way. Don't be disgruntled, agitated with me when I say I'm chuckling a bit when y'all sit up here, hey, this is the way that you beat Crawford. This is the way, the truth, and it shall bring you to the light. You can beat Terrence Bud Crawford this weekend. Allegiant Stadium. If you hit him on the inside, when he's leaning to his right, you know what I'm saying? When he's overextended as a southpaw stance, he tried to hit you with that short hook on the inside, and you catch him leaning over there to his left, right? If you come over the top with that right and clip him on the chin, your timing has to be impeccable. If you catch him at the right time, comparable, equate that to his age, his lack of mobility, him being a grounded fighter, arthritis, years and years and years of fight camps. Canelo can possibly do what he need to do. I mean, you got people giving all sorts of scenarios, man. Like we playing Mortal Kombat and shit. Yo, this is not Oculus Rift. This is not video. This is not a virtual reality. This is real life, yo. You have so many people. Hey, I know y'all never seen Canelo do this in the last several fights. But if y'all go to Crawford's body, break him down. Just break him down to the body. Hook him. Matter of fact, they said that Roy Jones was Captain Hook. But if Canelo comes in there and get it approved through the commission, if he can put on a prosthetic right hand, put a hook, 2 hooks on the end of that motherfucker. If he can catch Crawford earlier, hook him with that goddamn conditionally approved, you can only use it for 2 rounds, and hook him with that prosthetic, he should be able to stop Crawford. If he can hook Crawford, hook him to the body. Hook him to the body. Because Crawford, I guess they've been getting Crawford confused on fight week with Keith Thurman. I hear all these people talking about, go to Crawford's body. Yo, just between us. Just go to his body, yo. Go to his body. Gamboa, yo, you feel me? You see where we at with it? See, I don't get, come on, how? We on the same, yeah, bro. Gamboa kind of hit him to the body a little bit. It hit him up top. Gamboa, yo. Hook Crawford to the body. Beat him to the body. Now, I'm just asking myself, right? I just want to ask y'all, the hottest chat in the MF and game, right? So, hearing all these scenarios, and I respect y'all being in the community over here, the day ones, the hottest chat in the MF and game. I need to ask you a question, whether I'm going to leave it up to you to take it serious or not. Okay, I just need to ask you this question. When you're hearing all these scenario-based advice, these strategies on how to carry out, we're on Tuesday now. I'm trying to save lives, y'all, because real talk, I'm trying to save lives. Because at the end of the day, I still feel that burning sensation for the aerosexuals. No, I'm just joking. I don't feel no burning sensation, but I just want to ask you this, right? When they're giving these scenarios about how to beat Crawford up, do you think they're not realizing that when they're telling Canelo to just go to the body of Crawford, are they saying it in a sense if both his hands was duct taped together and he's in the high guard like this and both his hands are duct taped together? Am I tripping? No, seriously, just help me understand. Like, are they talking about Canelo going to the body over and over again, and while Crawford's hands is duct taped together? Or they're talking about his hands being free and able to respond to any type of offensive threat that he deemed necessary to throw a counterpunch, a counter strike, any countering measures that he need. Him being an elite fighter just like Canelo. When you give these scenarios, are you doing it in a sense if Crawford was in the military? And I said, Crawford, and he stand up there like this. Canelo, go ahead, land your body shots. I mean, that's what we talking about? I mean, seriously, I'm just trying to find out, are we talking about a live body or a dead body? Are we talking about a live body or dead body? Canelo, all he has to do is just go to the body. Is Canelo thinking that Crawford's hands is going to be zip tied? Somebody help me understand this, because in a reality, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think that's something they should already know, that Crawford will be freely. He will have free access. He will have free capability to respond. He will. He will be able to freely respond to any type of offensive strikes that Canelo deemed necessary to attempt to break Crawford down. It's called boxing at the end of the day. I mean, I'm listening to some of these fighters give their scenarios on how to beat Crawford, and Crawford has never been in a predicament that you can pull up on film and say, this is the film I was telling you about. Oh, this right here? That right there. Wow. What's the guy he fighting again? What's the guy name he fighting on here? For real. What's the guy name he fight? Anybody? Why they don't even have the dude name on BoxRec? They just got CJ up there. Is this real? Is this a Photoshop? Is this real CJ? Okay. So the only fight they have on BoxRec is him, and he didn't think about boxing after Terrence Crawford. He didn't think about boxing no more after that. He just fought Terrence Crawford, on his debut, and then he got that ass beat, and then that was it. I mean, I'm not understanding, like, where's the criteria coming from that's going to be, implemented into this strategy September 13th, which is this Saturday. Yeah, I'm making light of it, because the crazy part about it, I was expecting people to put more emphasis into this fight. All this professorism of all these boxing aficionados that's supposed to be giving you the breakdown after breakdown after breakdown and breakdown. Man, it's no different than a dead leaf on the ground in the fall. The season is changing. And that shit's about to happen this weekend, whether you like it or not. The breeze is blowing in already, and fall is about to strike. So all those goddamn foliage that you see out here, that you fight fans been hiding in your tree houses and shit, in your tent cities, that shit's about to change Saturday. All these 1,000 scenarios, that shit about to goddamn be in the wastebasket, man. It's about to be one king reigning supreme. You can come up with 1,000 scenarios on how to beat Terrence Bud Crawford. But what I want you to do after he defeats Canelo is come up with 1,000 compliments on how well he did it. No, 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 don't come talking about Canelo been fighting since he was in the womb. Man, I wish they'd just bust his sack a little bit so I could get a little bit more with the hooks. Because it's this dude I'm going to end up fighting. I'm going to have to be able to hook him to death to the body. Because for what I heard, them conversations up there, they say later on in my career, I'm going to have to fight this guy that might be moving up 2 divisions. I mean, come on, bro. That shit sounds very, very good. It does, man. It sounds amazing. It does. But if you don't have film, I mean, Bomex said they've been studying Canelo for years. They just didn't say, oh, but what was that I heard out there on social media that you plan on fighting Canelo? You know we haven't studied him before. We know nothing about that guy. That guy dangerous now. No. Don't you go talking that talk now. Come on now. Let me in. All I want to do is talk boxing. Come on, man. My name Timothy. I mean, my name Omar. Now, you don't go talking about a fighter like that unless you know what you're talking about. Just let me in. Come on, man. Let me in. Let's talk this boxing some more. You know what I'm saying, people? They come up with 1,000 compliments. That's what I want you to do. On September 14th, I want you to come up with 1,000 compliments. I don't want to hear no excuses like y'all did. My boy Crawford, after he went in there and stumped a mud hole. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want you to be on this mug full of energy, chest sticking out. I want you to come in this bitch with your chest sticking out of shit. Shoulders rolled back. I want you to say, you know what, WCS? As much as it strickens me to come on your platform, and I've never been on any of your open panels before, but this one here is special. I didn't think your words can pierce so deep. But here we are. Crawford's now 3-division champion. Not 3-time undisputed, but 3-divisional undisputed champion. I just don't see how he keeps doing it. And I have to tell you, as a man, I have to reach down and grab a handful of humble pie and pull that shit out and feed it to myself and tell you was right. And that I apologize to the entire Bud Crawford support community. That's what I want to hear. That's what I suggest y'all do. Don't come up here like all them old heads, Marlowe, Martell, all the other one that was making all those excuses. I want you all to come up here and join the serenade of celebratory post-fight reactions, because hey, there's some people out there full of anxiety, y'all. They know right this weekend boxing's about to change. Now, of course, like I told you on the other live, the scorecards and everything, they feel that boxing is going to perform some type of hocus pocus. Let WCS tell you, I believe in the hocus pocus. I'm the one that's always told you about the hocus pocus, right? I've always spoken about the hocus pocus, but never with Crawford's fight. I'm saying to myself, at the end of the day, I believe Crawford is strong enough, talented enough, skilled enough, great enough to go in here and leave no doubt that he beat Canelo Alvarez, regardless of what those dark angels of boxing do to some fighters, how people's ill-advised judgment play out on these scorecards. I've mentioned the hocus pocus, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've mentioned the hocus pocus before, but I've never went into a fight with Crawford saying, well, on this side of it, you got this on this side. No, I believe he has what it takes to go in there and clearly defeat Canelo Alvarez. Point blank, period. Point blank, period, yo. If y'all haven't hit that button, man, hit the button. You know, I just thought I'd come in here and have a little fun with the hottest chat in the MF and game. Why? Because we the hottest chat in the MF and game on Fight Week. Man, come on, man. What better fight week you want to be a part of than Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, and have these Canelo fans sitting over there, you know what I'm saying, in their rucksack. It's a little chilly. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly for them. It's Tuesday. The closer you get to fight week, boy, they temperature change. Hey, man, you gonna do a live today? No, man. I'm a little bit under the weather. You know, I'm a little bit under the weather. No. Man, you're not gonna represent Viva la Mexico, amigo. It's fight week. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Where's all the Viva la Mexico? I haven't heard y'all come out here and galloping in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Canelo and Canelo. I haven't heard it, man. I expected more out of y'all, but it's not like I cared. I just want to be able to see if y'all had the same type of energy that you have for the Belengas, for the Jaime Munguias. You know what I'm saying? I just thought y'all would have had a little bit more energy than when he fought Jermell Charlo, and like that, bro. I just haven't seen the activity yet. I haven't seen the presence take over. That's all. What's going on, BJ? What's good? Mr. Gumbo, aka High Grease in the building. What's good with the Gumbo? Salute WCS, my great brother. Now the bullshit narrative is if Crawford stops Canelo, he's on something. Hey, Gumbo, listen to me, Gumbo. He is on something. He on that can of whoop ass, goddammit, cracked him right up. They gonna crack him right upside his head. He said he going upside his head. Who said that? That's old school. Going upside his head, that's old school shit. Look, that's my era. That's not even Crawford's era. But that's something he probably heard growing up, because that's what the black household, I'm gonna go upside your head. Stop it. Stop it. What's this nigga doing? No, man. No, man. No. No, kinfolk. No, kinfolk. No, kinfolk. Back off, kinfolk. Back off, kinfolk. No, I'm not. Back off me, kinfolk. Get off my car, man. No, go. That's why you can't be doing lives in the A, shouting. I'm up here trying to talk to the hottest chat in the game. We got goddamn niggas just up here pretending to be something. Trying to come over here to me. Let your window down, man. You don't want that. No. Anyway, let me continue to read some of these chat, man, because 4 days left, man. For sure. 4 days left in this mother. But I'm about to, AB in the building. What's good with it, bro? Hey, man. I get up with y'all, man. Y'all continue to do what you do. Hope you feeling better than yesterday. I'm getting back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting back a little bit. I don't want to say I might be back on a little later. I am trying to freaking, up my live streams a little bit. Since it's fight week, like BG said, 4 days. 4 days left, bro. You know what I'm saying? 4 days left in this camp before greatness appears. You know what I'm saying? Before greatness appears. Now, I wanted to caveat off what Gumbo said. Crawford goes in here and beat this man up, which I'm expecting will happen. It's okay for them to say that he was on something, right? Because that lets me know that they had a level of fear. They had a level of fear before the fight even touched gloves to open the first round. They want to come up with something to preface, because they can't sit up here and try to use a scenario it was snack and they didn't get tested the whole fight camp. The only one that should have some type of judgment, anyone should have some type of prejudgment is Canelo. He's the one that's popped dirty several times. If you're talking about somebody coming in there with a little bit of griminess to it, well, it should be him. Real talk. It should be him, not Crawford. So when Crawford goes in there and apply what he needs to apply, the fight fans are going to have to understand that the Crawford supporters is not going to take the bullshit of excuses, just like we didn't take it with Spence. And we're going to bring the wrath just like we did when the aerosexuals try to come up here and create. Go check out Active Mind freaking compilation of excuses. I mean, brilliant freaking multimedia of the Crawford disbandment of Errol Spence fans. Beautiful freaking compilation. I expect no different than the Canelo fans. See, the one thing the Canelo fans learn from the Spence fans, they don't talk much. See, the Spence never really had fans. He just had individuals that attached themselves to him because he was a very popular fighter. Especially, he was popping in Texas, no doubt about it. So they attached themselves. By association, they was able to jump in chats and goddamn be a part of the conversation. But they found that it would be difficult for those same aerosexuals to come out of hiding and jump on the Canelo freaking bandwagon, because it just didn't work out for them. Now the Canelo fans, they're sitting back, they rubbing the hairs on their chin. They're like, this Crawford guy, I might have underestimated him. He looked a little dangerous than I thought. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jesus, aquí. Me aquí, Jesus. You see the muscle? Oh, fuck that 14 pounds. He's done put on 25 pounds. He got damn near an 8-pack. You right, Jose. You right, Jose. Oh my goodness. It look like he been eating well, Jose. I know, Jesus. This is going to be different. Well, the Canelo fans understand that. Canelo fans understand it, bro. Real talk. Canelo fans understand this shit, bro. They understand. Seriously. Canelo fans get it. They know that Canelo is in there with a tough fighter. They can say all that shit initially back in 2023, but the way Crawford went in there and dysmorph. I'm talking about it turned dysmorph Errol Spence. You know what it is, man. One love to the hottest chat in the MF game. Salute to y'all. Another time, another place. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. And you know, if you take what I say serious, then so be it. It's all good. But really, it's just for the hottest chat in the MF game. Really? Peace.